叫他改啊，可是今天一定要骗你拿到放他才。这林总这还要给他？花可以。要他？
我要他有那个后厨的，让他们发亮，他们。
我不带过来。
后厨鱼的没有带过来吗？
那个周总。
The young lady there in the pink, what does she do?
She's the MC.
No, I understand that, but I mean when she is not MCing, what does she do?
She was a movie star.
Oh, she's
a star.
TV? Uh-huh. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, Mr. Minister, and our very special guests from overseas. It is a real pleasure to be with you today and to welcome you on behalf of the Hilton Grand Vacation Company. If I may start with the words of Baron Hilton, Hilton looked back on their heritage with a great deal of pride. Hilton will continue its long-standing commitment to quality, and Hilton will offer a host of new and exciting products and services custom-tailored to the world's changing vacation needs. Incorporate the outstanding opportunity that vacation ownership presents both as insurance against the ever-increasing cost of our vacations and the quality of the most precious times we spend with our families and friends. Hilton stands ready to serve you as they have for nearly 80 years, with quality, friendship, and constant attention to your ever-changing needs. I would like at this time, ladies and gentlemen, to present our certificate of authenticity to Mr. Tony Kwok of the Good Profit Company.
这个证书的授权仪式也代表嘉银国际股份有限公司将成为希尔顿豪华度假公司，也就是 HGVC 在台湾区的总代理。我们用掌声来欢迎这个荣耀使者，也希望这样的一个合作的伙伴呢，能够成为台湾区的观光升值的一个光明的开始。我想呢，我们现场呢要跟所有的嘉宾一起来庆贺这一次可以说是台湾观光事业以及美国希尔顿豪华度假公司最大的一次合作计划。我想这次合作计划不但对我们每个人来说是个好消息哦，也希望所有的人能够从这样的一个合作呢，得到一个旅游的新概念，就是让我们大家一起。现在为大家郑重的介绍希尔顿豪华度假公司亚太区总裁 Peter， 以及呢嘉银国际股份有限公司的董事长郭金耀郭董事长，要在现场呢向现场所有的嘉宾、记者，祝各位今天不但能够来到现场听到这个好消息，更能够因此而有非常大的获益。我们请各位在场的一起举杯好不好？为这个荣耀的时刻，让我们一块来举杯。恭喜是全球最大的度假中心集团，也是 RCA 亚太区总裁我们的 Joseph Gaten。我们用掌声欢迎我们的 Joseph 上台给大家介绍。
I'm in an unusual position today, as I was the former director of marketing for Hilton, and also I'm an owner of Hilton Timeshare. I can honestly say that we are working with a product that is second to none in the world. It's an absolute excellent product. The name Hilton and Hilton Grand Vacation Club command enormous respect in both the hospitality and timeshare industry and are synonymous with first-rate vacation experiences. The Hilton name is instantly recognized by consumers in Asia for its high standards and service. The Big Apple has a cosmopolitan culture that is immediately recognized. We're very excited about the opening of this venue. Taiwan represents enormous growth potential for the timeshare industry. And at this moment, there's only a small percentage of the population that owns timeshare. We have not even scratched the surface of what timeshare can do in Taiwan.
As the developer club, we are delighted to be here today and to address you on the opening of Good Profit's Taiwan operations. I could describe the Manhattan Club to you, but I would rather welcome you in New York and ask each one of you that is here and any of you that are interested to send me a fax, and I would be happy to give you a personal tour of the Manhattan Club.
我可以在此对曼哈顿俱乐部做一个介绍，但是我宁愿呢，你们来到纽约来亲自来访问，或者是您送一个传真过来，我可以在上面做更详尽的介绍。
Otherwise, good health, enjoy your afternoon, and I look forward to seeing you in New York.
所以我就不多讲了，我祝大家健康，希望能够在纽约见到大家。
现在 Bruce 要颁一个台湾区总代理的证书给我们家，恭喜！
希尔顿饭店，另外它在美国有18栋的这个度假会馆跟度假中心。这个目前他们的这个总共的物业啊，这个我们在那个行路里面，待会我们大家可能可以去参考上面行路，都有一个很详细的介绍。想象这个本身来讲，希尔顿饭店跟希尔顿所谓的度假中心，那目前在美国有18栋，就是都在希尔顿饭店的旁边。那最新弄。
Hello.
Peter.
Good morning, Andy.
How are you?
Dying.
Good, good.
I've got flu. I've been in bed for, 3 days now.
You still in bed?
Yeah, well, I didn't. I got up and came into the office. You're at work?
Yes.
You got my faxes. Okay.
Yeah, I got your stuff.
Okay. Is this pre-conference, or are we in conference, or what's the story?
No, am I on a speakerphone?
Yeah, with me in here in the office.
Huh?
Yeah, in my office.
Okay, no, yeah, no, it's just a
just us.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the reason I wanted to talk to you first, Andy, I had some thoughts. My personal thoughts are that, your suggestion about Orlando is probably the way to go. But the problem being is that I wouldn't be able to fly for probably 2 or 3 days. It would have to be probably the first week of May before I could get over there.
Okay.
You guys are going to be tied up with Ida anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, until the 30th, so.
Right.
That wouldn't have been a bad time for you to come down because everybody's going to be there, but.
Yeah.
I think that the way it's going to end up right now, just so you know, I think, because I just had a conversation with Antoine earlier this morning, and what he wants to do is let this agreement die. But listen, no, but not bad. Don't get me wrong. He wants this agreement to die at the end of the month, and have you and he sit down and put together another agreement and sit down and entertain moving forward beyond that. I mean, I've got to get you two guys together. I told Antoine that all I'm trying to do is be a facilitator between the two of you guys. I mean, I'm not the decision maker anymore.
I understand.
Obviously, I'm trying to put you and him together to kind of, massage both of you guys and unruffle some feathers. And
sure.
There's a deal here, let's get it done. But the deal is going to have to be done between you and him. And you're going to have to sit and talk with him and Rebecca and Dave and make them feel confident that, A, we're legal, that they've got the protections and all that kind of stuff.
Sure, I have no problems with that, Andy. As I've said to you and I said to him, all we want is, he keeps saying you've got to conform to our guidelines, but at this point nobody's given me any guidelines other than the ones you and I have discussed.
That's right.
And we've hung in with those all the way down the line. I mean, everything we've had approved by you, everything we've got provisional approval for, there's nothing that that I can see that we've done of any major significance that's been outlined, what's been agreed, or what we've talked about.
I just think that they're nervous. They're just want to feel that they've got the control on the deal and not
sure.
me. I mean, not that they have anything against me, but they want to have.
I know.
So,
and I think it's a personality thing too. So I think I think you're right.
Yeah, what he said, that obviously we'll accept all the qualified sales that come through this month.
Okay.
Not going to turn anything away. He wants to make sure that these people are English speaking.
Right.
And English reading. He doesn't. We don't have the capability internally to handle Chinese speaking or people, but he wants to make sure all the documents are in English and they speak English, read English, and their actual deal. But they'll accept all the sales that come through. Like I said, we we were hoping to get 25 or 30 deals this month.
Well, I'm pushing for maximum that I can, obviously, but as I said in a fax that, as I told you, that I didn't send and won't send, I said to Antoine in that, because of this late start and the fact that the guys only got their kits, 3 days before the grand opening, there's no way they're going to pull in the 30 sales this month. I'd like to think that they would have, but they're not. But I'm hoping they're going to run very close to it. And that'll give me some ammunition when I go over.
That's right. So what I would recommend is that maybe you do a quick fax to Antoine, say, I just got off the phone with Andy. I understand and agree with his recommendation. I will work my arrangements out to be in Orlando ASAP. I will let you know when, so we can all sit down and see if we can move this thing forward. Something like that. You say whatever you want to say, but...
Okay. What's the possibility, do you think, of HGVC picking up the airline ticket?
Well, what I know I can do is I'll sit with Joyce in April, but I know I could get you an advance out on these couple deals that are in here. How much is the ticket going to cost?
Well, it's probably going to be about well, it's Orlando, isn't it? Shit. It's probably going to be about $1,200, I'd say.
Well, let me know, and one way or the other, maybe we'll do something. But let me know what it is and when, and we'll see.
See, I can't touch that. I really can't touch that Taiwan commission because we've got commission to pay to Taiwan on it,
Well, that's right, okay.
We've got our split, so I really don't have a lot to play with. But let's see what we've got in the kitty by the end of the month.
Okay. Work out some plans. I will call Antoine and tell him that that's what we're doing, and you're going to try to get your schedule arranged to be in Orlando as soon as you can, and sit down and talk with them and try to get it resolved.
All right, well, we'll make it that first week of May, and that means, as I understand it, the notification you gave me expires around about the end of the first week of May. So basically, it should carry us through till that point.
Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Well, they just want to have the feeling that one agreement is stopping, and then they can sit down and talk to you about setting up a new agreement with new criteria and new processes and all that kind of stuff.
All right. Okay, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate your help.
Talk to you later.
And I'll talk to you later. Thanks, Andy.